So, I'm going to start with the intro.
Whenever, Chris. Okay. Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining our Instagram Live. I'm here today with Dani.
Hi, I'm the stylist here and head of creative and interiors here at Cafe Lighting and Living. And here I am with
Rina. I'm the buyer for Taste Goods, and today we're going to be talking about
Bedsides. Great intro.
Thank you.
So, Rina, being the bedside buyer here at Cafe Lighting,
Yep.
what can you tell us about what's come in lately? What's been your favourite?
We've got a few great lines that have been here for a while, and I thought it would be really cool to introduce them in some new colourways. So we've got the Chisholm bedside there in a beautiful natural oak and walnut that just brings that warmth to any space. It's really good for, I guess, being more tonal and warm in winter, as well as making, your beach house a little bit more light and airy in summer as well.
Definitely. Those colours are perfect. I'm sure it could work in multiple amounts of interiors. Oaks being quite in the organics, things on neutrals are very big at the moment.
Yeah.
So I think that's really nice. The curve softens the space, especially with most bed heads being quite square, but now they're coming into the curves as well, complementing with the brass handle.
Yeah.
And now we have the walnut, which it's kind of yay for the walnut, introduction of walnut. It's just like a really nice contemporary piece with like curved lines too, and can be used with so many colours to just add a bit of depth.
Yeah.
So I think the colour choices are amazing.
Thank you. Don't forget, they still come in the white and black colourways, the original colourways. And speaking of...
Yes, we're looking at notes.
Oh, yeah.
It's our first live.
So we have a cheat sheet going
Yes.
on. Speaking of, we've also got the Balmain range in walnut and oak as well.
And also in a petite size, which I love.
So you guys actually asked us to do a slightly smaller size for those tiny second bedrooms or maybe apartments. And this petite size is actually 400 by 400, which is just slightly bigger than a ruler.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for those cramped spaces, but still when you want to have two bedsides instead of just one big one, and you want that symmetry in your bedroom.
Yeah, no, I think stylists are going to love this. I know, being a stylist myself, as when we were fitting out properties, you're trying to do a second bedroom, you still want to put a queen because you want the size in there. And these are like perfectly, because we're always trying to work with custom joinery. Having that smaller size on the side is perfect. And then still in our very, well-to-do ranges, like the Balmain, so it's quite modern and simple. And then in the Ariana as well, with the fluting, which everyone loves.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been, I think the petite sold out in the Ariana, so that's done really well.
Amazing.
And
speaking of Ariana, new
Yeah.
colourways.
yes, we've got quite a lot of new colourways. We had...
You asked, we listened.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget to send us your feedback, by the way.
Yes.
We really do value your input. So with the Ariana, we introduced the beige and the taupe for the first time this year. The beige has popped off, completely sold out, and we've ordered many, many more. And continuing with that success, we're kind of introducing two new colourways. So the new colourways we've got are a warm grey that we have in pearl.
Sorry, warm grey.
Yeah. So this warm grey is kind of, I guess it's kind of almost greyish. It's really quite, I don't know, instead of that like really cold, cementy, corporate grey.
Greige.
Yeah.
They're calling it grey and beige.
Yeah.
Greige. Yeah.
It's a little bit more inviting, a little bit more, I guess, down to earth. So that's a nice tonal grey for you.
Yeah.
And another one is the Pantone colour of the year, Mocha Mousse. So excited for those ones.
Yes.
Sorry, I have a quick question.
Yes.
Robin McCready has asked, what is the bedside on the top left corner? Is that new?
That one there.
Yes, it is.
That one's the new Anderson range. It's not here yet. It's a sneak peek at our brand new line.
Good eye, Robin.
Good eye, Robin. Thanks for your question.
We were getting to that one. You're one bit ahead of the game there. So the Anderson, yes, is a new range I'm super excited about, with the diagonal fluting.
Yes, it's
Rina.
nice and modern. It's not too boxy because of the chamfered edges. And we've already ordered it, and it's on the way here. So due to arrive in around mid-September.
Yeah. So yes, and love the new design, being hex, modern, something a bit different. Everything's curved and square, so I think this shape will be really good.
Christy Elaine Interior Stocks, will it come in any other shades?
Colours, yes.
Yeah, thanks for your question, Christy. So this one was ordered in a white, black, and antique gold. So
Famous
three of the
antique
staples.
gold.
Yeah.
The cafe staple. Yeah. And so we've got new colours, new styles, and what can we say is the forecast for our new bedside range? Should we say? Because I can see bone, like, you know, playing on the neutral textures. You know, neutrals are really not going anywhere. White, beiges have been around forever, and they're really not going anywhere. It's just elevating, enhancing, you know, going up the next level for what we're doing with it. So what do we have in production?
We've got something in development, but it's only in development, so not trying to give too much away, but we do have this beautiful kind of off-white ivory bone colour that isn't stark white, but is still lighter than the beige, so that it just fits into any interior and slides in with these. So hopefully that will be sometime next year. Won't give too much away yet.
Yeah, exactly. And what else were we talking about today? We were talking about styling tips. So basically, you know, design and interior has come such a long way that there's really there's no rules anymore. It's how you interpret it, what it is that you want to achieve within the space. We're basing a lot of our, you know, design off exterior elements, like where we're living. Are we beachside? Are we got greenery around us? You know, earth, nature.
Yeah.
So I think all of these are a contributing, factor.
For sure.
You know, but then also staying cohesive throughout the whole home and in the space. So I think these new ranges are like showing different ways that you can use it, contemporary, coastal, you know, different styles of living.
Yeah,
which is
we
great.
definitely take that into consideration when we bring these ranges in. We make it suitable for the Australian market and give it that kind of Australiana touch.
Yes.
So, you know, it's scale-wise, it's not too huge like what you would get maybe in America, in American markets. And style-wise, it's probably not as out there and avant-garde as what you'd get in Europe. So, you know, we're trying to hit that perfect spot that is what our customers have asked for. So.
Yeah. And I just spied in the corner the Theodore. So that's something we already had in a buffet. We've now released in a TV unit, and now we're in a bedside.
Yeah.
So again, a new play on the style.
Yeah. So
and the shape. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. I think people really like the Theodore for the fact that it's got quite a unique shape. Like it's almost a semicircle coming off the wall.
Yeah.
So it does have that kind of more trim front facade, but has a lot of kind of tabletop space for all of those things you want to put on your bedside, like your water, your phone, remote controllers, etc.
Yep.
So yeah, that range has been really popular. The bedside and the entertainment units have been doing well. They come in a white and a black. And we extended the buffet in a natural oak and walnut variety as well. Yeah. The natural oak has gone bonkers. Yeah. I think the stylists, the stylists and the interior designers really love it. It's just such a classic piece for those like more modern coastal homes that aren't the white all the time, but something a little bit more kind of closer to nature and something more tonal.
So maybe that means that the Theodore should come in the oak in the bedside too. Could go as a trial maybe if it goes off.
If you guys buy the white and it sells out, I'll bring it in the oak. So that's up to you.
Yeah, no, because it's like, with that stylist mind, just having that cohesive range throughout the whole home, like not everything in the same room, but bedside to entertainment unit to, you know, buffet that you could put at the entrance. That's a really beautiful way to just be able to spread the same range throughout the home, but not be all on top of each other. So I think it's a really nice
I love hearing feedback or comments from our stylists and interior designers, because they're really considered in their approach and how they go about tailoring and customizing things to each client. And speaking of, I've got a brand new range called the Benedict range that you should all be really excited about, because it's really customizable. It comes in 4 different color bases and 4 different colored stone tops.
That's what we like.
And that's 16 combinations all up. So for those particularly fussy customers, you can really tailor it to exactly what they want. And this one's a really premium finish, so it's got solid oak base with the stone tops come in a cream travertine, white marble, black marble, and this new one called River Brown, which has bits of blue and brown, which is really cool and modern. Nice. So look forward to that one. That one is going to arrive probably towards the end of November, so stay tuned.
Yeah. And just going back on, we love to always hear your feedback. If you're listening and I've seen you already, I've started some Cafe Connects. Basically, I come out and chat with you about your general feedback and how it come. And I started these, and please reach out if you'd like to do one. But we really value feedback, as Rina said earlier. You are an inspiration of how new products are developed and where we're getting our ideas from, or where our gaps in the market, or how you helping us can help you, kind of thing. So we've got some really long-term customers, and we love them all. Heart. And you know who you are.
Yeah. Did you go out and do a little bit of a collaboration with Bee Spaces and Kid Interiors lately?
Yeah, we love both of them. Go? Really great. They are like family. They just they welcome us in. It's like we're going into their own home, but it's actually the the home they just styled. And then we feel right at home because there's all cafe stuff everywhere, which we're so proud of. So we couldn't be happier.
Sellers Creek Wines asks, what styles are coming in?
What styles? Yeah. As in Bedsides, or like in the market?
Or Bedsides, but they can...
They need to be specific. That's okay. Styles, well, Rina's saying that the Benedict that has the mix and match range with the, Geo, and you've got some other styles. So if you want to talk about Bedsides, and then I can talk about the actual style of, like, maybe
in general,
forecast.
Like trends.
Yeah.
So for Bedsides, I think it's kind of... Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think it's increasingly important to bring in something obviously lightweight and functional for our stylist customers, but also have that oomph and that wow factor. So a little bit of a statement element. So Dani and I have been working really hard at developing and sourcing unique handles. And we want it to feel really quality when you pick it up and interact with these pieces. So we've been doing a lot of digging and a lot of sourcing, and we're going to go to Shanghai soon to go look at even more. And hopefully we find the right ones and we can bring in some real gems.
Yeah. And we're looking at, do we need one drawer? Do there needs to be shelf? Mm-hmm. Is there multi finishes like brass with a bit of stone and a timber thing with a different handle? Where we want to be different, we want to be unique, which has been always what Cafe's vision has been, to be their exclusive boutique, that when you've got a piece, you know it's from Cafe. And that's what we strive to be, and we're all family here, and that's how all these ranges come together by, meetings and lots of meetings and, designs and putting all our heads together to bring the best ranges to you. So that's how our styles come about, and we can't wait to show you, more of what's coming.
Sellers Creek Mines has a follow-up question. Colours or materials that are fire? I would assume saying what current colours or materials that are trending?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Neutrals are number one. Always. That's our, and again, it's a bit of a no-brainer, but that's how we're going to elevate to the next level of okay, so it's neutrals, but that is a very, if you're thinking about it as a designer or stylist, everyone thinks there's about 3 colours. There's about like a million colours when you think about neutrals, and it's about how we're going to get different combinations to be able to, put them all together and end up, changing up those different elements to, make up a whole, new thing. So neutrals definitely, and then trends of like black never goes. I know it's quite harsh, but having that in more like elements, in the browns, olives haven't changed. All those earth colors are staying around. I see maybe a shift, or I've heard about like gem tones coming in. So I know we're like looking maybe at some new colorways in our bedsides. So looking at any more colors like that, Rina?
So Dani actually sent me an email full of these new jewel gem tone colors, and I was like, what's that? But apparently there's this whole shift moving towards kind of darker tones in like kitchen cabinetry and all these custom joinery and accent pieces that are kind of more like plum, teal.
Still working beautifully back with the neutrals, but having this punch of colour that might come through.
So we are looking into that. We've actually got a few samples coming, but won't tell you what they are until we order
And it'll
them.
depend if we see the sample and we like it, because we're very fussy. Look at it with a fine-tooth comb.
Yeah. So, but aside from that, we've got a few new like fun materials coming in as well. So you guys have been loving the Astley range for years and years, which is this beautiful case goods range covered in linen.
Yes.
So it's like upholstered case goods, which is really quite unique because it brings that soft touch to something that is otherwise generally quite squarish and harsh. So anyways, I've sourced more finishes for that
upholstery.
for that sort of thing. I want to say it's mostly kind of a linen finish because it needs to be hardy and long wearing enough to be applied to our case goods, but not obviously be lost in the form over function. Like it needs to still work as a functional piece of furniture that doesn't get dirty and doesn't break. So so we've got this really good upholstery grade and I guess case goods grade in a sense, hard wearing linen coming through, and you'll probably see that soon in some new case goods ranges. Yeah.
Well, that seems like what all we were going to speak about today. Have I missed anything? Let's check our notes. Oh, well, actually, to end it on Bedsides, unless anyone has any more questions. And if you are watching this later, please always comment or send us a DM if you have anything that you would like to know or ask or, request as a wish list. Mm-hmm. We're always listening. But we thought we'd just, off topic, talk about our storage ottoman that we're currently sitting on.
This one?
Yes. Just move to the side. I don't know.
I want to show them that it opens.
Oh,
it's really cool.
Okay. Storage bench.
So heaps of space. It's great as a bed end, great as a seat, great as a sunbed.
Yeah. And we're getting in a whole heap of new colours, which we can't wait with their matching bed heads. In again, some plums, butterscotch, some really beautiful colours that are going to work really well with our neutral surrounding elements. It's always thought of trying to think of like every wall that we go into in a bedroom is less. I've been told to stop saying so I'm going to stop. I said it again. When we walk into any bedroom, majority of the time we're choosing white or neutrals as our wall colour. So trying to find a contrast, almost like a statement bedhead colour that can really nicely tie back with the neutrals that will already be in the linen and in the surrounding the carpet. Like not everyone's going for those strong elements on the wall or the carpet. So, having that as more of a feature. That's almost
cool.
like the artwork of the bedroom.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
And then they're coming with some matching ornaments. So that should be good.
Excited. So as a little teaser, I think we've got our next live being something like an unboxing for this range. So stay tuned, guys.
Yeah. It's been great. You're listening, so see you
Thanks
next
for
time.
joining us today, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
See ya.